comedians to the stage. You people ready?
Yeah!
All right, very funny lady coming to the stage. Please give a warm welcome to Tracy McClendon.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Oh no. All wrong. That is not what I needed. Okay. Well, that actually is a great segue because I was going to start with some street harassment comedy for all of you. I just recently moved to Brooklyn, and that means I go outside more because I moved from Long Island where you don't go outside because there's nothing to do. So when walking places, I'm realizing that, guys see you and they like you and they'd like to let you know in various ways, and I'm learning the different approaches. And there's two very distinct approaches. There's the silent and then there's the speech. And for the silent, there's just this angry leer. Maybe a hand slowly reaches out to grab something, but the silent ones, while creepy, I can ignore pretty easily, just the old look in the opposite direction and, or run. Running's effective. And then there is the speech version, which it has many different iterations. Guys will say a lot of things. One that sticks out in my mind, this Jamaican man very kindly offered one time to suck the piss out of my pussy. And I was just wondering, what his success rate with that particular line is. Because, it's a really out there offer. I don't know, I'd have to know someone for a while before I offered to do that. And I was just wondering, why he thought I'd want that. He was as if he was offering, I don't know if you have a toilet at home. I don't know. I know that you have waste inside of you, and I just want to help you out with that. And get to know each other through that I don't know. I have a new job, and it actually, I'm a street harasser myself. I sell things on the street. I'm one of those people who, we set up the tables, and we're like, hey, and you guys go, fuck you. And so now I kind of feel bad for people like that, but it's actually funny because people still want to street harass me while I'm doing that job, and it's this epic battle between, I don't want to stop at that table and talk to those people with those pamphlets, but that bitch is banging. So there's this approach that I've started to see where guys will be because I'm not trying to annoy anybody. I'm just trying if you are interested in stopping for me, I'm not gonna chase you down the street. So I'm just hey, quick question, or hey, do you want to learn about this, or do you just have a moment of your time? And guys are I got all the time in the world for you, but I'm gonna keep walking past this here table because hell no, but hell yes, but I kind of want your number, but if I get closer, you're gonna pitch to me, and sometimes I win out, sometimes I'm attractive, and other guys all right, pitch to me for 5 seconds, and then can I take you out to dinner and drink the piss from your pussy? And I'm oh, all right. I thought you never asked. So actually this happened yesterday. This guy, he's super, he's obviously into me and not what I'm selling. I sell clean energy options for the environment. I'm not trying to sell to you guys. Every time I explain my job, I feel people are you selling me right now? I'm no, I'm not. But so what we do is we sign people up at the table with the tablet and everything. So he's putting all this information, and when we get to the part where I have to get his account number, he's oh, I don't know how to, I don't know the code to put into the phone and all that stuff. Can you call me later, and then we finish over the phone, I can get your number. And I was just I really want this commission. So I was all right, hopefully he like wants to sleep with me bad enough that he'll actually do the sale. So we exchanged numbers, and as soon as I got home that night, I get a text that says, "Yeah, ma, I don't think I'm gonna do this," right? So I was like, fuck, whatever. And then the next text after that was a picture of his penis. At which point I was like, so you first called me to let me know that you are not going to, like, he didn't even try to lead me on, like, yeah, I'm still looking for my account number, picture of a penis. So that I'm like, oh, I should still talk to him because he might have that account. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna do this, but I got something you're interested in. Bam, picture of my penis. I'm actually kind of like baffled by dick pics. They're getting more and more complex. Like every week something new is added to the dick pic. Because I received quite a few. I've never asked. They're unsolicited, but I have my collection, and I'm noticing like this new thing that guys will send me a picture of their penis next to something else for size comparison. like it's like, this is my penis next to this deck of cards. You know the average length of a deck of cards, and now you can see how my penis stacks up to that. Like, this is my penis next to this banana. Now, you know how an average banana size is, and this is my penis next to this banana. So, I'm always just confused though when guys put their penis next to something that's longer than their penis. Like, some guy put a picture of his penis next to a remote, and I was like, that remote looks kind of good. No. I was like, wow, you should have used like one of the old school remotes that's like, you guys know what I'm talking about, those little boxy remotes that like, he has like an HD TV remote that's like super long and has all the buttons, and I was like, those buttons are not helping you right now. And I just never know how I'm supposed to respond to dick pics. I'm always just like, good for you. Did you clean your remote after that? I want to go over to your house. I'm watching Finding Nemo, and I'm like, how many times has your helmet touched the power button? I'm not a fan. I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those things. I guess I'm just like kind of like too open. Like I'm too trusting. I'm too nice. I just go along with things. There was this time when I went to London for a study abroad for a few months, and I was with this group of girls, and you know, we had to buddy up. It was our first night in London. We're all going out, we're drinking, we're having a good time, and we had the buddy system because nobody really knew each other. So I buddied with this girl named Bridget, and Bridget got a little too drunk, and she was excited to be around all the London blokes, you know, and these two super creepy guys. I'm kind of thinking that might be like a trope for London people. These two super creepy guys were like, yo, you guys should come back to my flat. And I was like, I would like to go to my apartment that's in the opposite direction. And Bridget's all like, oh my god, your accents are crazy, let's go! And we're like, alright, I'm her buddy, I have to go. So we end up at this like really weird flat party. There's this guy and his roommate, and they're like drinking, and I'm just not feeling it. I'm sitting on the couch, and I'm sober, and I'm just like, I want to leave. And Bridget is like, okay, Tracy, I'm gonna go in the room with that guy, and if I scream rape, I want you to come in and try to help me, okay? Because it's rape. I'm being raped. And I was just like, that's a lot of fucking responsibility I just mentioned. I'm the muscle, okay? I don't know what's gonna happen other than the two of us getting raped together, but I was like, how do you go in a room with someone and you're like, may or may not end up in a rape? Alright, so I'm sitting outside of the door to her room in the hallway, and I'm just like, please don't say rape, please don't say rape, please don't say rape. I'm just like, bang it out, let's go. I'm ready, I'm done with this night, I don't want to be here anymore. And then she bursts out of the room, half naked, her like breasts spilling out. She's holding herself like this, and I was like, I didn't hear rape. What happened? And she's just like, Tracy, I need your help. And I was like, I don't know what I'm about to walk into in this room. I walk in, and there's this guy passed out, completely naked, and there's just vomit all on his dick. And what happened is that she had been giving him a blowjob, and he blacked out in the middle of it and started to go flaccid. So her reaction was to deep throat, but she deep throated so hard that she hit her own gag reflex and vomited on his dick, which I applaud her. Yeah, give that girl a hand, okay? Because she does not stop till the job's done. But so, and this is where the go along with everything kicked in, because I was just like, all right, I'm gonna need a roll of toilet paper, some water, stat. And I got to work on this stranger's penis. I'm like cleaning it out, throwing away the evidence. We like clean his sheets, put them in the, like I was just like, I mean, a buddy is a buddy, right? I signed up for this. And that's my story, that's my time. Thank you very much.